ready to get your equipment out there when that flow is coming in. Because if you can time it so that you're putting your equipment out as that nectar is coming in, you're going to have a honey harvest. So we're going to head out to the field after I get these boxes loaded up, and we're going to go ahead and I'll show you what's going on with the bees in some of our boxes, what the condition, shape they are. Hopefully it's going to be a good one, and we'll get a bunch of these boxes put on. Not all the boxes are going to need honey supers right now because we're still in the early stages. But within the next 2 weeks, all of these boxes, plus the other 60 that I've got ready to go, they'll be on our hives. Let's head out to the field, wrangle up some of these honey supers, put them on some boxes, and see how we're looking out there. Let's wrangle, huh?
I got 36 boxes in there.
Nice work, and you're not bad at this game.
I want to do a little experiment with the little dots. I marked all my boxes that I did the wax dip myself as opposed to the ones that I bought, just to see the difference in how they draw out, how fast they do it, and if there's any difference in, the wax or the honey that's in them. Anyway, just a little personal thing I'm just checking out for myself. I'm at the St. John's yard now, and 3 weeks ago when I visited, the privet that you see right there was it was blooming only in that little section. But now, 3 weeks later, look at the privet in this area. I mean, this is just along the tree lines, and look on the other side by the bees over here. Look how much privet is blooming over here. I mean, our nectar, this is our first major nectar flow, and it is in full bloom right now. And this is just the privet that's on the tree line, the edge of the tree line. This privet is all in the woods right here, and the bees are working it. So let's go check and see how they've been doing in this last 3 weeks since we visited. Now, the last time I came to do work on these hives right here, it was to split the hives that we had used the double screen dividing boards in. And you can see we did 5 of them. And on this one, you can see there's the shim that I placed in it. It's on this one. And then any one that's got a shim in it, there's one right there, one right there, one right there, and one right there. These 5 boxes, these are the ones that our old queen got taken off of that hive and then moved over to this position over here. So what I'm also going to do today is I'm going to look into these hives to see the condition of what's going on with these hives, to see if we have some kind of queen activity in these boxes right here. Like I said, it's been about 3 weeks since I've been here. So we should see some kind of activity or presence of a queen. I'm not necessarily looking for her, but I want to make sure that our hives don't go queenless on us. But what we're really here for is to find boxes that need to have the honey supers put on them. So how do I know when it's time to add a honey super to my hive? For me, I use frame counts. I count the number of bees on a frame and how many frames in the hive have bees on it. I use that determination as well as how much honey, nectar they've already stored in the boxes, and are they ready to have more room added on. It's a pretty simple formula that I use. I just pop the top, look in there, count frames of bees on them, look at the amount of comb that's drawn out, maybe capped, and at that point, if I've got 4 or 5 frames of drawn capped honey, I'm going to add another super. Because since these bees have been split, some of them have been split at least 6 weeks, some of them 3 weeks. So in that time, you have either a 1 or 2 brood cycle completion. So in the old queens, the ones that the old queens on them, you're going to have at least a 2 brood cycle completion in that. And so you can imagine the number of bees are going up in that one. The ones with the new queen, maybe they've got 1 brood cycle hatch out on them because it's 3 weeks, so you might get 1 hatch. But if not, it's 1. It's getting ready to be 1. So those are, when the numbers start building up, these hives, they start swelling up really fast. And I just want to keep ahead of them. And as well as keeping ahead of them, I want to monopolize on the fact